Get over here!
And this just in. Gilliam has taken a total of 2 damage.
Oh no. They scuffed the paint.
They scratched my armor. I'll make him pay. That being said, yeah, let's say we start out by having Gilliam just kind of, visiting this house and, like, with a javelin,
Okay.
and just let him come to us.
Yeah.
Yep, javelin equipped, and visit.
I heard that Prince Inez of Frelia is a fantastic tactician. Grado took Renee with no trouble, but Frelia still has yet to fall. They say it's because Prince Inez has spies reporting every move the Empire makes. At the same time, all enemies' spies in Frelia are exposed and executed swiftly. That means that none of Frelia's secrets are ever reported back to the Empire. I've never met Prince Inez, but he doesn't sound like a man you'd want as an enemy.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, those houses never give you anything. They just,
It's a
have
good bit of,
lore.
like, lore.
Yeah.
Okay, so right here is the safe zone.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy's out of arrows, so let's just move everyone tentatively forward so that we can start doing some stuff. And as you're hurt, so I'm gonna go ahead and have, like, Natasha heal you a little bit. Might as well, right?
Yeah.
One thing I am curious about, actually, now that I think about it, what kind of... You just have an iron bow. Alright, yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Move Joshua up to stay next to Natasha if you want.
Yeah, real quick, I'm actually gonna have Ford visit that house.
Okay.
Like, why not, right? You know we have no king in the Republic of Carcino. We're governed instead by a council of elders. It's a lot better than any stuffy old monarchy, I can tell you that. You see, anyone can be a leader in Carcino if he's old enough. Of course, maybe that's why the country's in such a mess right now. Mode. Mode. That's poignant.
Are you saying we should elect a king?
No. Absolutely. We are not. I am not preaching that one. Alright, so, Vanessa can... No, yeah, Vanessa can still be with...
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Just put her right up here. Yeah, you're next to Ross. We'll have our turn next to Loot. Then Naomi. And then we can kind of just keep it there. Can Marissa support with Tethys? I don't think so.
Yes.
Oh, she can?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, let me double check. Yes.
Oh, okay. Perfect. And who do we have Franz with?
I
don't think we had him with necessarily anyone at this point.
Did we have Franz with Gilliam?
That's right, but Gilliam's all the way up there tanking... He was tanking ballista shots.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we have a level with Gilliam and a level with Ford.
Right. There's something about Marissa's sprite.
Yeah, I'm not used to it because I very rarely run Marissa in the like 4 or so times I've played this.
I might admittedly be a little bit biased because obviously, but I kind of like the ponytail look.
Yeah, she's cool.
No.
And I like the black key.
All right, yeah. Actually, if we move forward and like just have Gilliam block this, he can block both. We don't have a thief.
Nope.
Damn.
Nope. That one's lost to us.
That would have been nice. Oh well. Who do we want to give this kill to?
I
mean, I guess so, like if we want, we can bring Marissa up there. But honestly, I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Joshua's been performing pretty well. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I think he's earned it. Real talk, though, I am really, really pleased with us in that we were able to handle all that, like, in the south, pretty effectively. Oh, you jerk! He's got a longbow!
No, that's gonna make it a little more annoying. We'll be alright, though.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do this, just so that we don't take any unnecessary damage. Oh, not what I meant to do. What's... Okay. Okay.
Can I please just drop? Okay, we're good. We're good.
Having a lot of trouble moving this human body around.
Okay, that's out of range, right? Yes, that house is out
Yeah.
of range, so we're good.
Elder Pablo used his fortune to build his own private army. Now he's using it to wrest control of Carcino from the Council's hands. Please, help Lord Klimt, so that he can help us.
You got it. Yeah, let's just move forward little by little.
It's kind of funny how you can keep visiting the same houses.
Wait a second, didn't I just tell you what I told you earlier? Well, I can always tell you again.
Oh, I just sit here and say the same thing to anybody who walks through the door.
That's part of my programming.
You would really like Crosscode.
So I've heard.
It's been really interesting. Twice during this very episode, I've thought like, oh, that reminds me of Crosscode. The other thing was when you were talking about like just little changes in like characters' portrait faces.
Oh yeah, they do it a lot in Crosscode, I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah. There was just the part that was like really dramatic, and there's like Lee has like surprised looks she does, but this was like more of like abject horror in her face.
Yeah. Gillian got a level up from that. That arrow only made me stronger, you idiots. Okay, so while we're here, quick question. What do you want to do about that arena? Like, if you absolutely wanted to, we
I
could
never do arena stuff. I mean, I'm up for it if you want to try it, but I never do the arena.
Like, I remember we did it a little bit before, but that was specifically because, like, in Blazing Sword, we had to build up the money to get Farina.
That's true. I'm not a big, I just was never big on the arena. I'm not a big gambler on that.
What we can do at the very least, like, I'm willing to try it at least a little bit, is, if we want, we can bring anyone who's level 10, who's below level 10, up to level 10. Like, you know, just so that, at the very least, if something goes awry later, we could, you know, we have something to fall back on.
Yeah. Do you want to take, like, Vanessa or Tana in there? Or?
Yeah, Vanessa, Tana, maybe even Marissa in there. And I've come to discover, and I don't know if I discovered this from you or from someone else, there is a way to game it.
Oh, yeah?
If you keep on visiting the arena, with the same, during the same turn,
It'll be the same character?
With the same character, turns out that the lower the amount waged, the easier the fight. So we can kind of game it that way.
Okay.
And, plus, that'll give Natasha some much-needed experience as well.
Yeah, let's give it a try then.
Alright then. We're gonna go ahead and speed this part up, guys, so that you can at the very least see what's going on.
Okay.
So that, you know, we're not cheating, we're not trying to, like, you know, do anything stupid, but I know you guys trust us with that, but, you know, just for purity's sake.
We're not gonna, like, save state before...
Yeah. Alright, we'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I just want to pause for a moment and say that Marissa missed two 90% hit chances in a row.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And that's why we don't chance this low percentages when there's a lethal blow on hand here.
I will say, though, seeing how you handle the Coliseum, like, we're definitely getting our money's worth out of this.
At the very least. We're breaking even at the very least, and, you know, at the end of the day, these two are getting some much-needed experience, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to our sped-up scheduled programming. Okay, so ultimately a net positive on that one, because if we look at our status, we got some gold out of that.
Yeah.
Like, a good amount, and Marissa is now at level 9.
Almost 10.
Yeah, Tethys is at level 5 now, where she started at level 1. And Natasha got some much-needed experience as well.
Yeah.
So, like, she's almost out of healing, but we'll get her some more staves later.
And we built a bunch of supports.
Yep. So, for anyone wondering why we decided to have Marissa train at the arena, that's because Joshua we plan on promoting into a sword master. So, in that regard, we want to make Marissa our assassin.
Yeah, since Colm, may he rest in peace, can't be our assassin.
Yeah, and from what I understand, like, Marissa is comparable to Joshua. Maybe a slight bit worse. Strength-wise.
The worst part about Marissa is her availability, but at this point now they're...
Yeah, now that we've actually managed to train her here in the arena, and something tells me that we'll be able to bring her into the next skirmish.
Yeah.
Like, once we get Ewan. Alright, and yeah, that pretty much sums it up. So, let's do some supports. What did we have? We have a lot!
Yeah.
Alright, let's start with,
Yeah, start from the top.
Gilliam?
Yeah.
Franz, I can see your training has paid off.
Yes, and I have to say, I'm surprised. I feel the energy flowing through me. I think it's because of my resistance training, actually.
Frelia's resistance training, you mean? You mean to tell me that you have no training like that in Renee?
We do have a system to strengthen our chest, arms, shoulders, and legs. However, that's where we stop. We don't train each individual finger.
Every muscle acts in relation to each other muscle. How can you neglect the fingers? That's how we Fralians think.
Fascinating how our countries can have such distinctive training systems, isn't it?
And you've been training with our system every day without a single complaint. I'm impressed.
Oh, that's because each night before I go to sleep, I do our traditional relaxation exercises.
Relaxation exercises?
Before going to bed, flex each muscle you used, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed.
What? No fatigue the following day?
That's right. That's what it's for.
That's wonderful.
I can teach you if you like.
Please.
Fantastic. We'll start tonight.
That's kind of cool.
That's a really good tip, actually, by the way. I do that whenever I work out.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, before you go to bed, just like flex each one,
Yeah.
let your body like gain that resistance to like the tension, and then just hit the sack.
I do some like flexing whichever muscles I trained and then massaging them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we have one with Tana and one with Inez.
And we have one with Ephraim as well.
So yeah, like I'm down to like after that focus on just Inez with Erica.
We can do that.
Let's start with Tana then.
Okay. Ah, Erica! Shall we ride together a while?
Tana, you seem well. And yes, I'd appreciate the company.
I feel I should apologize. I'm afraid I haven't been very much help to you, Erica. To be honest, I'm still in training, and not quite battle-ready.
Says you're on the battlefield right now, girl.
Yeah, you've been doing just fine. Perhaps you'd fare better if I were not traveling with you.
Tana, that's not true at all. You've been a great help to us.
You helped us recruit Inez.
Yeah, seriously!
I've seen you in action. I know what I'm talking about.
Thank you, Erica. I feel so foolish now.
Why's that?
I look on you as a sister, Erica, and yet, even though we're the same age, you seem so much more mature.
Hardly.
It is you who even... Sorry, I am just thinking about the, like, implications of that, but I'll get back to it.
Okay, go on.
It is you who even gave me the courage to leave the castle. I wanted to be out on my own, like you, to pattern my life after yours. I'm simply glad that we are friends.
Me too, Tana. I'm glad you came. You helped to remind me of better times.
Implications?
So, I'm thinking, because Inez... I think Inez is a little older than Tana. At the very least, they're not twins.
They are not. Inez is definitely older than Tana. Like, maybe by, like, at the very most, like, 3 years, 4.
Yeah. Whereas Ephraim and Erica are twins.
Yes.
So because of that, they were always kind of like... Ephraim, I think, technically, like, came out first. He is the older twin. But, like, with twins, it's like they've always, like, been together. Even if Ephraim was the one being trained more in combat
Yeah.
and more to take over the country, Erica always put it upon herself to be his equal. Whereas Tana kind of, like, had an accepted place as the younger sibling. And that's why she's been more sheltered and less...
And it's very clear that Tana looks up to Inez, but you can tell that she harbors at least a little bit of jealousy that Inez is the one with all the responsibility, with all of the, like, active duties. He's the one who takes action. He's the one who goes out and does shit, while she's, like, in the castle being protected by the royal guards, and I'm pretty sure she feels a little bit guilty about that.
And we know that Erica and Ephraim train together, whereas Inez isn't the type to, like, share things.
Yeah, not at all. Speaking of which... Erica, I know this might seem sudden, but... I've decided I must protect you for a while.
What? What do you mean by that?
I was in a difficult situation at Carsino.
In fact, we're still currently in that situation.
I must admit that I owe you much for your help that day.
I see.
So now, I've decided to protect you in battle. I don't know how to say this, but... It is unacceptable that I remain indebted to you.
Ugh, you and your fool pride.
Regardless, you can count on me. No arrow can reach all enemies, but I guarantee your safety. Will you accept my oath?
Sure. I accept. Thank you, Prince Inez.
Follow me then.
Wait a moment, Inez! You're an archer! Wouldn't it make more sense if you stayed behind me?
Yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Erica! You still don't have... Marissa, from what I understand, has very long support, dragouts, because she's insociable.
Yeah, I thought she would have had Tethys by now, but
You
oh
would
well.
think, right? Ouch.
Joshua, are you alright? Do you need medical attention?
Natasha, how did you get here so quickly?
I just happened to be in the neighborhood. Are you hurt?
Yeah. It's only a scratch. Still, if you could take care of it, please.
Yes. All done.
Thanks. Say, Natasha, do you want to make a bet?
On what? If this is another of your little jokes,
Will I make you happy? That's what we'll bet on. Are you in or what?
What?
That's everything I got. I can't up the ante anymore. So how about it? Are you in?
Are you serious?
Look into my eyes and decide for yourself.
I
serve the people. Is that it? Listen, does it make any difference if you serve them in Grado or Renee? You can come with me. It'll work out. You'll see. I'll make it work.
Joshua.
Natasha.
I will accept your wager.
You will?
What I'm betting is my future, my happiness.
Natasha. I can't afford to lose this one.
You're right. And I hope from the bottom of my heart that you win.
Don't worry. In a pinch, I never lose. Well, I mean, I lose sometimes, but not this time.
At least, you won our last bet.
Hmm? Oh yeah. That you'd fall for me. That was easy. This bet is going to be a tough one. I'm going to have to work at it. But knowing that I've won one bet already, at least I've got that.
This war is terrible, but at least it brought us together. That's an A support already.
One of the few A support conversations in in the old GBA games where it is very, very blatantly clear that these two want to be with each other.
Yeah, there's a few that get married in the post game if you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the post game, yeah, but this is one where it's blatantly obvious.
Right there in the support conversation.
Yeah, in the A support conversation where it's blatantly obvious that these two really, really want to be with each other. I'm gonna do this with Garrick. Oh!
Oh, you can support with Ross?
Huh!
What have we been doing with Ross so far?
Loot.
Does he have anything else? No. Okay, we can do Garrick and with Ross.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Garrick support with Tethys so that Tethys can dance.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Ross converse with Garrick, and then I believe Loot can support with Ross.
Wow, okay.
Awesome. Yeah, we got a lot here.
Tethys, how are you feeling? Oh, Chief. Things are as fine as one could expect. But I've been dancing so much, I've worked up quite a sweat.
Yeah, she was dancing for me. Thanks for that.
At this rate, I may even lose a few inches off of my waistline. Who knows, maybe my figure will be even more alluring than before. Well, I'm not sure that's even possible, but keep up the good work. Your dancing has had quite a restorative effect on the troops.
Literally.
Really? I'm happy to hear it. I must keep dancing then, mustn't I? Oh, I almost forgot, Chief. I have good news, and then I have better news. What's the good news? I hear today's meal is one of your favorites, herb stew. Oh, that is good news. It's been quite a while since I've had any.
We just got off. We haven't even gotten off the battlefield yet.
And the even better news? In this next battle, you'll get your hands on some sort of incredible treasure. A treasure? Yes, that's right. Some sort of treasure. I see. I don't know what it might be, but I can't wait for it. Nor for today's meal.
Can we get off the battlefield first, guys?
I'm going to continue dancing a bit longer so as to work up a healthy appetite. So tell me, Tethys, when did you first start dancing? Oh, well, that would have been... What's the matter? Well, yes, it was long ago. Back when Ewan was still young. What is it, Tethys? I'm sorry, Chief. I'll explain it another time. Can we drop it for now? Tethys.
Yeah, a bit of a sensitive situation there. Also, nice third wheeling, Marissa.
Yeah.
I know that was me, but,
I think of, Garrick and Tethys as work husband and wife that can potentially become actual husband and wife.
Basically, because, Garrick is definitely the leader of the Garrick mercenaries, whereas Tethys kind of, functions as the matriarch.
Yeah, and we haven't met him yet, but Ewan is Tethys' younger brother.
Yes. We'll get to that. Are you Sir Garrick by chance?
What do you want, boy?
Oh, my name is Ross. I'm the son of the warrior Garcia.
I see. So, Ross, are you an axeman?
Yeah, and don't be fooled by my appearance. I'm actually pretty good.
If you say so.
Well, I think so, but it's important to keep improving.
Why is that so important to you?
My father is such an amazing warrior. I've always wanted to be worthy of the title Son of Garcia. And I want to be able to go home and rebuild my village. After that, I want to go on a voyage and train in the open sea, in the open ocean. And after that, I'd like to go back home. To do all this, I need to be the best warrior I can be.
Those are admirable goals. I'll help you out sometime.
How? You'll give me a lesson? Are you serious? That's great!
I might not be able to beat your father, but I could teach you a thing or two. Why don't you try landing a hit on me?
That'd be great! But before we start, let me go practice on those guys first.
It's great that he's so eager to learn, but he's really not ready to go solo yet.
He will be. He will be.
It's always funny seeing, like, how much people in this game say, like, oh, Garcia's so unbeatable, because I rarely use Garcia, so he's usually pretty beatable.
I've actually used Garcia a couple times when I played through this game. He's decent.
Yeah, he is good when you use him.
Ross does outshine him, though, if you train him up. Hey, Mage Lady! I mean, let's see. Loot!
Hello, Sir Son of Warrior Garcia Ross.
It's Ross! You left in the middle of the conversation!
Thank you, but it's no big deal.
That wasn't a compliment! So, by the way...
So long. Oh, so long.
What the heck? Hey, wait a minute! I was telling you not to leave suddenly!
What do you want?
Well, nothing in particular. I just thought we could chat. Or something.
Well, that doesn't sound very productive, nor strategically important. But, if you want to, please go ahead.
Okay, let's see, what to talk about. You know, my mom used a little magic too. She passed away a while ago. But that's why I thought I might be able to use magic too. Last time you said no right away, but you hadn't heard the whole story.
Do you want to be a mage?
No, not exactly.
Well, then you should keep following your own instinct instead. Everyone has his or her own talent. I figure the path you are taking now is appropriate for you.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, it's not like I was torn between the two or anything. I kinda just wanted to talk with a female mage like you. Thanks.
You're welcome, I guess. I'm glad I could be of your service.
Is Ross interested in Loot because Loot reminds him of his mother?
It could be. There's a little bit of, like... There's a little bit of Freud in there.
Huh. Okay. Now, I'm curious about where that's going. Anyone else? Yeah, Ford and Vanessa. Who did Vanessa again? That was me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What's that down there? Whoa, Titania! Whoa, girl! Let's stop here!
That's so funny that her horse's name is Titania, because that's... yeah.
Are you hurt? Are you alright? Huh? You have got to be kidding me. Sleeping while a war is waging? Bold warrior, it's time to wake up! Hey, lazy bones, get up! Oh boy, let's go, Titania. It's clear that Mr. Slug here needs his beauty rest. Huh? Did someone say something? Okay!
You know those conversations like Saizo and Baruka that are just like all ellipses?
Yeah?
That's like close to one of those. I just think it's kind of funny that her Pegasus is named Titania, because there's like a tradition of characters naming their mounts after past Fire Emblem characters, but this is one who wasn't a character yet.
Yeah, like, we didn't get Titania until a game later.
Because Cherchi in Awakening has a wyvern named Minerva.
Yeah,
who's
after
like
Minerva.
The original wyvern rider.
Alright, so... Ooh.
Yeah,
I hate that the 1% crit scares me, dude.
Are we sure that was the last support?
Yes, I checked the list.
Okay.
Never mind! One turn later!
While we were... Wow.
One turn later!
Say, Marissa, you're left-handed, right?
How did you know that?
Well, when you're carrying a sword, don't you always have it in your left hand?
No, I can use either hand, but my left hand is stronger.
So, that's like a warning sign. Left hand equals danger.
Warning sign?
So why is it you always sleep on your right side? You know you never roll over in your sleep. And even the slightest noise causes you to spring up. Do you ever really sleep?
I have to do that, otherwise I wouldn't survive.
Wouldn't survive? You must be exaggerating.
I sleep with my dominant arm up. That way, if I'm attacked, my good arm is ready to go.
Huh. Do all sword fighters sleep that way?
If your dominant arm is cut, you're at a disadvantage in battle. That means death.
But doesn't your arm ever fall asleep? Aren't there times when you can't use it?
No. My father trained me when I was a child, so that doesn't happen.
When you were a child? How? Kids always roll around in their sleep.
My father placed blunt swords at my sides when I slept to keep me from moving.
Your father did that? But that's so dangerous.
No, the blades were all rounded and dull. And it worked. So I don't roll over in when I sleep.
Wow. Sword fighters have some intense training methods, don't they? I'm glad I was an average kid. I mean, I was poor, but at least I slept freely.
Huh. Yeah, no, Marissa is kind of insane.
Yeah.
Like, actually, though.
I know it was a ninja thing to always sleep on your left side, so that your heart was closer to the ground and less likely to get punctured.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anyone who can attack this guy without the risk of a crit. And I don't think that...
Did we get the longbow?
You're right. Who has it? I think it might be in the convoy, actually. Yes, I think it is. Ooh, we got a steel bow too for him.
Yeah, alright.
See, this is why I'm glad you're here.
Yep.
Meanwhile, let's keep on doing this.
You can have her dancing for Inez too if you want to take more shots per turn.
I was thinking just that, yeah. What's your movement? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect.
Okay.
I'll move him over here for now, and let's do this. Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah. Huh? You're Prince Inez.
You're one of Carcino's councilmen. Trying to trap me is a mistake. Failing, an expensive one. I think it's time for you to learn how expensive.
Yeah, as long as we do more than 5 damage a turn, we'll make progress.
And that's going to be even easier with Tethys. Nice level up!
Yeah.
Alright, Tethys, let's do this.
I forget what YouTuber it was, but I watched a video the other day where a guy was like mathematically determining which Fire Emblem Lord had the strongest army.
Yeah.
It was really interesting.
Huh.
Look it up sometime. I can't remember who did it, but he like did it by a bunch of different metrics.
Yeah.
So like one of them he did like a combined like just like stats of everybody. He did one where it was like he based it off of like for each character like what the maximum deployment rate they ever have is. No one can withstand the might of Grado. Logic dictates we join now or be subjugated later. I made the rational decision. I made the rational decision. The only decision.
Ah.
So, like, in Sacred Stones, the chapter with the highest deployment is, the second to last chapter has, lets you deploy 18 units.
Yeah.
So that was considered, like, the most soldiers, like, Erica can manage
gotcha.
at a time. So, like, they did one round that was just like that.
Okay.
It's really interesting.
Huh. Something tells me you're not going to tell me the answer to it, to encourage me to actually watch it.
Yeah, I also don't completely remember, to be honest.
Got
but
you.
There's different, like, Seliph, for example, just has, like, the highest number of, like, units that can be recruited to his army.
Got it.
So, like, by one metric of just, like, if somehow you had all your units on the field at once, Seliph would have this huge advantage.
Ah, okay.
Because he has more people.
I mean, it makes sense because of, like, just how Genealogy of the Holy War works.
Yeah.
Bigger maps, bigger army.
And they were talking about how, like, what I said a few chapters ago, about Binding Blade is when you're playing on hard mode. I said it wrong. I said there were higher growth rates. That's not true. But units that, like, you recruit from the enemy side come in with higher stats. So that's why you, like, end up with higher stats in hard mode.
Cool.
It's really interesting. The one thing I was sad about was that they divided up the Tellius units. So
yeah, because Tellius, like, if you were to take into account the army that you could bring into, like, the tower, at the very least.
They did it by the Grail Mercenaries, the Grail Army, the Silver Army, and the Bird Army.
Got it.
Like the way it is in Part 4. And they also split up Ulm and Celica's forces, and they split up Sigurd and Selif's forces.
Right. Sigurd and Selif makes sense, because they're literally a generation apart.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
There we go.
Thank you for reminding me of the longbow!
Yeah, that was a nice, safe boss fight. No! I cannot die when there is such wealth to be had! Retreat! Mercenaries, to me!
What mercenaries? They're dead. Damn, Inez.
Pablo's got more. Yeah, Pablo actually does not die here. He'll be back.
And we get a guiding ring out of that. Alright, yeah, that pretty much sums everything up. So let's just capture with Erica and we're done. Well, this chapter went very well.
Yeah.
Like, good work, like, guiding me through that southern area because, holy crap.
We made it work. 2 sets of eyes is better than 1.
Amen to that. I found you, Erica. Seems you're as skilled as reports say. This is going to be fun. Yes, I do so love strong women.
Shall we attack, General Walter?
No, we'll pass on dessert for now. Allow them to escape. We're leaving.
Walter, what do you even do? You just, like, hang around places being like, oh, this will be interesting. I'm going to stand here and do nothing.
I think that's pretty much what he did. Like, he just wanted... I'm very convinced that he was just watching this whole battle.
That's, like, all he does, and he talks about how great he is. Man, fuck Walter.
Here's the thing, though. If he decided to attack, we would be dead.
Yeah, well...
Like, Walter is actually that strong. Like, for real.
Prince Inez, are you alright?
Erica, I'm sorry for troubling you.
No, it was no trouble.
That's, Clint, I think, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, Prince Inez! Thank goodness you're unharmed!
Who are you?
Oh, where are my manners? I am a member of Carsino's Council of Elders. My name is Clint.
A council member?
So you're one of the traitors who ordered... Peace, please! I have no intention of opposing you or quarreling with you. I, too, have been marked for death by Pablo.
What is this all about?
It's a shameful tale. Carsino is a nation divided. As you know, Carsino has no king, but is ruled by a council. But now the council has broken apart into factions mired in discord.
Factions? Are you saying that the whole of Carsino has not betrayed Frelia?
Correct. The moderate factions prefer to preserve our alliance with Frelia. Pablo's faction wishes to endear us to Grado, to surrender us to their armies. Once Pablo realized he couldn't ply us with bribes, he began to have us assassinated. Those of us who remain have taken refuge underground. We oppose him where we can. If you hadn't shown up, I'm not certain I would still be breathing. I do recall enemy troops combing the area when I arrived. They were searching for you, is that it? Pablo has usurped rule of the council. We had no choice but to hide. Not all of Carsino's council has gone over to Grado's side, though. You must believe me, the whole of Carsino does not believe as Pablo does. I see.
Lord Clint, I understand the hardships you've endured. I am pleased to hear that not all of Carsino is our foe.
I will depart at once for Frelia to explain our circumstance to the king. I think it is best if you return to Frelia as well. Pablo has considerable wealth, and he commands a vast mercenary force. I'm sure he'll send more of them this way as soon as he is able.
Prince Inez, Tethys and I are staying with you. Is that gonna work?
Yes, I would appreciate the help. Starting now, you've got a new contract, though. The pay's double. If the two of you hadn't stayed with me back there, I would not have survived. Garrick, Tethys, thank you. You have my gratitude.
Tell me something, Prince. Did you get hit on the head during that last skirmish?
That's unkind. My neck is not so stiff that I cannot show gratitude. I would ask for your continued support in the days ahead.
We both ask for your help.
We've got a deal. Let's keep each other alive.
Hey!
There you are, sister.
Ewan! How is it... What are you doing here? I told you to wait in the inn and behave yourself, didn't I?
Yeah, but you always run off and disappear. It's not fair. I want to have adventures too.
You're such an imp. I am not out here running about having fun, you know.
I know. That's why I came to see you. I can help. My teacher finally got around to teaching me some magic. Check this out.
Hey, knock it off. You shouldn't be using magic here.
Well, I just thought maybe I could help you work is all. I can protect you now, sis. Come on, take me with you. I don't want to stay in that inn anymore.
Oh, all right. I'll go and speak to the chief and Princess Erica. Don't wander off while I'm gone.
Yeah!
Princess Erica, Prince Inez. I think we should follow the advice we've been given and return to Frelia. Continuing on through Carcino like this is too great a risk to your safety. The peril is self-evident. However, I have to reach Johanna, and the only way through is Carcino. If I don't hurry, nations will fall one after another to Grado's hunger.
Inez is right, and the road to Roston leads me to both Carcino and Johanna. However, pressing on will only invite more mercenary attacks. Hey, I've got an answer! I know a way that leads over the mountains straight to Johanna. Want me to guide you? And who might you be?
Ewan, shush! You know better than to interrupt people when they're talking. I'm so sorry. Please let me take my brother out of the way. Come on, Ewan, let's go.
No, wait, please. Do you really know a route through the mountains? That's what I said. At the top of that mountain, there's a village named Kerpalin. Kerpalin?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Care is a word for lake, I think.
Something like that.
There's a village named Kerpalin. That's where my teacher lives. I'm sure he'll lead you through if you ask him nicely.
What is your teacher's name?
My teacher? His name is Saleh.
Saleh. I've heard that name on the lips of Frelia's spy network lately. He's a powerful wielder of magic who has been fighting bandits and monsters. The spies mentioned something about Cair Pelin, if I remember.
What do you think?
If my spies are accurate, this Saleh is someone we can trust.
Very well, Ewan. Will you take us to your teacher?
Are you sure that you can do this, Ewan?
Not a problem. All right, everyone. See if you can keep up.
Sorry, I knew I had heard the word Cair before as, like, the name of a lot of, like, towns.
Yeah.
Cair is a Welsh word for wall, fort, castle, or citadel.
Got
So,
you.
yeah, in Wales, there will be a lot of, like, old castle towns that are called, like, Cair or something.
So we're basically going to what might as well be a fortified village.
Like how we have, like, Fort Knox or Fort Worth.
Right. All right, cool. Well, there we go. We have managed to get through the Revolt of Carcino. Everyone intact.
Yep.
Everyone alive.
Everyone unscathed, though we need to buy some more staves before we move on.
Honestly, I'd say that was still worth it because, again, I want to make Marissa our assassin, and Natasha and Tethys did get some much-needed levels.
Yeah, I got no complaints. That worked out great.
We also did get a little bit of net worth on gold, so, like, we started around 8,000. We now have 10. So I'd say that was good, and yeah, again, good shit in that southern area, like getting Marissa without any issues. Inez scared me for a bit. Like both Inez and Garrick scared me for a bit when they started moving.
Yeah, it's tough because they can get themselves killed on hard mode pretty easily.
Thank goodness that we actually managed to get out of that one.
But yeah, I said before that Ewan is next chapter, and that's incorrect, actually. So Ewan is with the group now, but he's not going to be playable until the chapter after next.
Got it. So next chapter, you said we're getting Lar Shell and Dozla?
Yeah, they're gonna show up again next chapter.
Alright, looking forward to that. Alright guys, thank you for joining us for chapter 10 of Let's Play Fire Emblem Sacred Stones. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the ComicFoil.
See you guys next time for a very, very charismatic pair that will be joining us.
Yeah, I was trying to think about the next chapter, but my memories of it are foggy.
You had to remind me why I was
Yeah.
happy that we got that torch staff.
Yep,
Oh, jeez.
we're gonna use it.
Yeah. The last time we had Fog of War, we lost someone, dude.
We lost 2 people, and now we don't have a thief or a Seth.